What's up, everybody?
I'm Jackson.
And I'm Kenny. And we are JK Builders. Today we're going to be reviewing General Grievous's Starfighter. Now this set came out last summer, I think in August? July or August, sometime around there. It retails for $79.99.
Which is way too overpriced.
Jackson's going to break down the box for us.
Well, it's 9 plus. The item number is 75286, and it is 487 pieces.
487 pieces, and what minifigs?
Obi-Wan Kenobi, an airborne clone trooper, and General Grievous.
General Grievous, that's right. So the box art, you got the ship right here. He's sending off a missile right there. You got the minifigs. Up here, for some reason, you have Darth Vader, even though this is an episode 3 set. Seems kind of weird. On the back, you got the showdown of General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi. It shows where the side panel opens up to store your lightsabers. Well, we'll show you that in a second. Then it shows you the airborne clone trooper over here. Anyway, let's open it up and take a look at the instructions. Here's the instruction book. So the same art that you saw in the box is on the book. Let's check out how many pages it is. It is 91 total pages. Pretty straightforward. It's a pretty easy build. Nothing too crazy. All right, now let's check it out. All right, here's the completed set. General Grievous's Starfighter. Like we said, 487 pieces. It retails for $79.99. An outrageous price for this set. But it is a good set all in all. I do like the look of it. I feel like it's very accurate to the movie. And it actually was a pretty fun little build. Didn't have any problems with it. I think it looks really good. I love how it's all tiled off and smooth. I love this back little kickstand here that can come up when it's flying and go down like this when it's landed, just like in the movie. It has some fun little play features, which we'll get into in just a second. But all in all, it was a fun build. I am happy with the look of it. The problem that we're going to say over and over again on this one is that it is just
too overpriced.
This is ridiculously overpriced. This may be one of the most overpriced Star Wars sets ever.
For 487 pieces, they should do it for like $40.
Yeah, I feel like it was almost double the price it should have been. Maybe $49, you know. I might have been fair, but $79, just absolutely ridiculous. We were lucky enough to get this one for Christmas, so we didn't really have to pay for it, which is a good thing. I did not buy this one back when it came out in the summer for that very reason. Just too much money. As much as I wanted it and as much as it looked cool and I liked it, just couldn't give in to spending that kind of money for this set. All right, let's just break down the details. We'll start with the cockpit. Jackson will slide that open for us. Inside, some really cool details. You got the one thing also I want to point out on this, there are no stickers on this entire set, which is kind of unique these days, but I do like it. It's cool. So the cockpit piece here is printed on. The cheese slice pieces in there are printed. It has some nice detail with the back and the seat, and has some handles to steer. General Grievous does fit in there, as we'll show you in just a second. As we work our way down, like I said, we have this kickstand. It can go like this. It can come, whoops, the kickstand, which can go like this to hold it up or in flight, or it can go out, and then it can land like that, kind of like we see it in the movie. So I really like that feature. As always, you know, we got those annoying blue Technic pins that kind of stick out like a sore thumb. I'm not a fan of that. But it is what it is. On the back of the ship, we see the booster thrust from the engines here and here on that side as well. And there's also a couple more on the very back that you can see. As we move to the front, you have these little plates, tiles here that give you the color with the orange and the tan pieces. I really like the look of that. On top, there's a couple of stud shooters. Oop.
What about that?
Which these stud shooters are kind of nice because you can remove them if you want to. So if you don't like them, you can just pop them off. They aren't really built in or integrated into the ship itself. They're just kind of hanging out on top, which is actually kind of nice. I don't mind the look of them myself. I think they're kind of cool. You got these little grate pieces on top that are the gold color. You have the gold accents over here as well. Up here you have the big old engines on the front. And then underneath, You have this little system right here to fire the spring-loaded shooter, where you actually just push that and it fires it off. Kind of cool. So there's not really any like bomb. Like on the last set, I know there was a bomb on the bottom. This one just has a spring-loaded shooter, which is fine. It's kind of a cool little mechanism that they built for that. And then over here on the side, let's go ahead and put the kickstand up in order to open this side panel up. So this side panel right here, you're just gonna slide out, and inside of there, you can actually store the additional lightsabers, which is nice. And there's one on the other side as well. So nice little storage capabilities there. I know on the previous rendition of General Grievous's Starfighter, there was a couple of guns that popped out of the sides. I kind of prefer having the guns on top and then having the storage capacity for the lightsabers. So the lightsabers aren't just kind of hanging out somewhere on the exterior of the ship. I like that they can be put away on the inside, unseen, out of sight, out of mind. So anyway, again, I really like the tiled off look, how it's smooth. I know the previous rendition also had a bunch of studs all over the place. This just has a much cleaner look, much more accurate to what the movie portrays. All in all, I am really happy with the set. I like it. It was fun to build. I really like the look of it. Again, the only problem is...
way too overpriced!
Yeah, that's not the only problem, but it is the major problem. We'll talk about another problem here in just a second. The number one problem, even beyond the price, I think, is this Obi-Wan Kenobi. It is the wrong Obi-Wan Kenobi. And it is actually pretty disgraceful that LEGO would try to pull this on its loyal customers. You see the burn marks on his midsection there. That's because this is a reused Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Mustafar, Battle of Mustafar. That's why it has burn marks on him. The part of episode 3 where Obi-Wan fights General Grievous, he does not have burn marks on his chest. That's probably my number one complaint outside of the price, is going to be the improper Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'm sure there are plenty of you out there that feel the same way. But all in all, I mean, it's a good Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's just for the wrong set. The next up, we're going to look at the Airborne Clone Trooper. This is actually a really nice. It's actually a really nice minifig. I mean, he's got the really cool printing on the helmet. He's got the printing on the midsection. This one actually is printing even on the toes. So you got the printing on the legs as well as the toes, which is pretty awesome. It's got this little skirt thing going on, printing on the back. I really like the helmet. The face is going to be one of the Clone Trooper faces that we see all the time, which is the accurate Clone Trooper face. So yeah, really no complaints about that. He's got the blaster. I actually really like that minifig. Next up is going to be General Grievous himself. He comes with the 4 lightsabers. He has this printed face and torso that I think looks really cool. It's white, where the previous installment was more of a tan color. I actually like the white better. The complaint on this one is going to be just that the white on the legs does not match the white on the torso and head. So that's a little bit, kind of throws you off a little bit, but all in all, I think he's really cool.
He's my favorite minifig of the set.
Yeah, he's mine too, probably, but he's just a cool character. The fact that he can wield 4 lightsabers at once makes him pretty awesome. And then just to demonstrate these little side panels, how they can open up, and you can put a couple of lightsabers, and then slide it shut. All right, we just put one lightsaber in because it's too hard to do with one hand, and Jackson's over there playing with General Grievous, and he can't help me. So anyway, there is a lightsaber in there. It's a good little storage to put those in, since you have several lightsabers that come with the set. And then we'll open up the cockpit and show you how General Grievous can actually fit in the cockpit. Just slides right in, and then you can close the doors. His arms actually reach the controllers, so he actually fits in there really nice. All right, so those are all the features for the set. Jackson is going to give us some of the things that he likes about this set.
Well, some of the things that I like about it is all the detail. I love that there aren't any stickers, which is pretty cool. I love how they put the storage on the side for the lightsabers. And I love how General Grievous sits in there really nice.
Yeah, I agree. I like all of those things as well. I really like this kickstand on the back, how it can change position, how it can rest like it does in the movie, like so. I like the playability with all the guns, the storage capacity. I really, really like the way it looks. I think it's definitely by far the best looking General Grievous Starfighter that LEGO has made. I love the tiled off pieces, how it gives it a nice, smooth, and finished look. I like all those things a lot. Jackson, what do you not like about this set?
Well, I don't like that they used the wrong Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obviously. Is there anything else you don't like about it?
Not really.
Cool. Yeah, so obviously the glaring issue that I have is going to be the improper Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then number 2 is going to be just the price. The fact that it's $80 rather than $40 like it should be is just, it's ridiculous. Like, hopefully you can find this set on sale or use a gift card that you got for Christmas, something like that. But I mean, I would not pay $80 for this set. I just wouldn't. So hopefully you can find it on discount somewhere. Other than that, there's not much to complain about. I think it looks really good. It's an awesome set. It was fun to build. So no other real complaints, just the improper Obi-Wan and the price being absolutely ridiculous. So all in all, it's a good set. I think I would rate this one a 7.2. And that is just because of the Obi-Wan and the price. Literally, that knocks it down from being like a 9.2 to a 7.2 because I really like the set overall. I like the look of it. It's going to go nicely sitting on a shelf like this, or it has lots of features that will allow Jackson to play with it in LEGO War. So, Jackson, what rating do you give it?
I'm going to give it a 7.7 because I really liked it. I just don't like the price, so that's like half of my rating.
Yeah.
And the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yep, exactly. So same deal. He's cutting it big time for the price in Obi-Wan. So obviously those are the issues. But if you can find it for sale and you can get over the fact that it's the wrong Obi-Wan, or maybe someday they'll update this set with the proper Obi-Wan Kenobi and they'll discount the price. And then there's really no qualms. Go out and buy it for sure. But at the current price and with Obi-Wan Kenobi issue, I would stay away unless you can get it on discount or have a gift card or get it for Christmas. So, all right, so that's our breakdown and review. Do you have it? Do you want it? Comment below. As always, like and subscribe. We appreciate all you watching our videos. And until next time, keep on building.